Okie dokie. Hi everybody, I'm Paul. This is Kat. We've been sitting in the car for 10 minutes now trying to figure out what we're going to say. We are headed to the South Jersey Comic-Con and Toy Expo at the Holiday Inn in Cherry Hill. I don't know if we have an exact agenda for what we're looking for today, but is there anything that you're looking to possibly get that we can find?
Deadpool anything.
Deadpool anything, which is always her MO. Go ahead, do it, zip it up. This is actually how she spends all of her time. This is she's in this more than she's not in this, and it makes it really weird when we try and fly places. TSA doesn't like it whatsoever. This is our first webisode for comic trips. I'm hoping to see if I can complete some more of my original New Mutant series. I've got about 15 or 20 more that I still need for a complete set. And other than that, what we are out to do is just find gold. We're going out to find that box that has some sort of amazing piece of pop culture, history, a comic book, a toy, something from, you know, our childhood, something that just brings back memories. That's what we're trying to do, while escaping the ridiculous... We're just gonna leave that while... What? So... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, hold on. There we go. Hey, that's better. So I'm gonna finish this before it ends again, because no, I'm not cutting this. This is all going in. Alright, we just got in from the South Jersey Comic-Con and Toy Fair. Small. It's a small room. It's a little ballroom inside the Holiday Inn here in Cherry Hill. Dollar bin heaven. So many dollar bins. It's run by Bill from Frankenstein Comics. One of the nicest people we've ever met. Seriously, when it comes to,
like, the nicest.
Seriously, talking to every single person that comes in the door.
Like your best friend.
Hey Jimmy, hey Bobby, how you doing? Like, just he knows everybody. He's like the Norm from Cheers of the area's comic book stuff. So we went in. Probably my favorite thing I got. Grabbed a thing number one. It's a 9.6. It's amazing. This was 25% off. Barely paid $30 for it. This is an amazing book. Great artwork. And it is so awesomely close to pristine. We got the Maximum Carnage set 1 through 14. Got a really good deal on that.
Can I be like the Vanna White of comics?
Yes, you're the Vanna White. Let's see. Other things that we got. I mean, look at this. We got so much cool stuff in there. The dollar bins. 200th issue of Spider-Man. Marvel Team Up Wolverine and Spider-Man. Spider-Man #1 Special Edition. Incredible Hulk 250. Spider-Man 187 with Electro.
I love Electro.
Hobgoblin versus the Green Goblin. So many great issues, and there were so many awesome little hidden gems in all these boxes. X-Men versus the Avengers #1, Warlock Special Edition #1, Captain America 350th issue. It's just...
But they have some great comics too, like behind the counter.
This cover, one of my favorite covers, Fantastic Four #300. It was $1, and this is easily, I would say, probably a 9.0, maybe even more. So this, you know, I know it's not a regular thing. This isn't like a regular shop, but, you know, we definitely need to make a trip and document it going to Frankenstein Comics. Also, we met some awesome guys, Captain Chuck's Comics, down from Baltimore. They asked us to come down. They said that there's a wealth of awesome flea markets down there.
And
back issues. They said that there's so many cool places down there. So that's definitely going to be on our list. And we're just got to figure out when we can make the time to go down to Baltimore. Pack the dogs up in the car and go.
Hey,
so,
Exxon, we need a sponsorship for gas.
Yeah, hey, dear gas company, giant conglomerate gas company, we're looking for a gas sponsor. So if you can help us out with some unlimited cards, there you go.
Unlimited.
So this was awesome. It was a small, very intimate convention. 4 little ballrooms put together. It was very crowded. A lot of people came out. So we may or may not have gotten the best deals, but what we got, I'm perfectly happy with what we got anyway. And it was $3 to get in. And it was a really awesome experience.
Or free if you were wearing a costume.
Free if you were wearing a costume.
I did not zip my hoodie up.
Yeah, we donated to the cause. That's fine. But yeah, so I think we're going to try and find a couple more spots in the area for today and see what we come up with. It's Sunday, and almost every shop ever is closed.
We failed.
We did find one. We stopped off at Pantera Bread for some lunch real quick. We are gonna... We're gonna stop off at Stormwatch Comics in West Berlin. See what they get. You just punched my sandwich.
That's what you get for getting me dirty.
That's your sandwich. Oh, now nobody gets any sandwiches. Now no one gets it. Look at this. These sandwiches. These sandwiches. Now no one has sandwiches. Now we're all gonna starve. We're gonna head to Stormwatch Comics in West Berlin. See what they have down there. It's the only one open, apparently, in the entire area. Just left Stormwatch Comics, West Berlin, New Jersey. I'm in love. I am absolutely in love with this store. There wasn't one thing in the store that wasn't on sale in some form or another. 50% off, almost all back issues. Found Lady Death #1 with a certificate of authenticity, only 950 copies ever made. We found a good collection. You saw that I got The Thing #1 from the Comic-Con. We found The Thing 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 50% off everything. So they ended up being about $1, $1.50 a book. The best part about this whole place was their dollar bin was 4 for $1. So comics were 25 cents each. So that Lady Death that I got was 25 cents. Found a whole bunch of X-Men 2099, Punisher 2099 #1, back issues of Amazing Spider-Man. We're talking 30-year-old comics, and they're in fairly decent shape. You know, VG plus. They're not that bad. If you were to get them pressed, you could get them graded, and they should be probably close to an 8 and 8.5. But this is probably one of our favorite places that we. This is pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of like pretty good. As you can see in the back, you can see the poster sticking out here in the back seat. We stopped by a friend's house, and he gave us 3 full-sized promotional posters from Wolverine Origins. So we're going to get those framed up.
And the Spider-Man versus.
Right, we had Spider-Man versus Venom artwork that he gave us as well. So today, what started out as what could have been a kind of drab day because everywhere else besides the Comic-Con was closed. We stumbled upon this other gem. We're supposed to be looking at an apartment in 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and we're an hour away, so we're going to be late for that. But we have a stack, an absolute stack, probably a foot and a half tall of 4 for $1 comics, and they're great issues. So, yeah, Stormwatch Comics in Berlin. Got approval, dealt with Mike. Mike was working as a fill-in because Bob...
He's the Sunday...
Right, Mike is the Sunday Jeff from Comic Book Men of Stormwatch. He's just filling in, works a few times a month. Great guy, pretty knowledgeable for everything that he has, because the owner, Bob, was over at the convention that we just came from, which is where we got the Maximum Carnage set 1 through 14. So everything is kind of tying together today, and I would say for a
snowy, sleety.
For a snowy, sleety, it's terrible out here. We're doing like 25 miles an hour the entire way.
We're braving the weather for the comics.
For everything being closed, for a snowy, sleety, crappy day, I would say we did pretty well. I would say that Comic Trips #1 was overall a success. You're going to see some information about the place that we visited, Stormwatch. We're going to have all their information up there.
Description bar below.
We're doing a description bar.
Oh, that's YouTube.
So we'll just put it on the screen. We don't know. But yeah, awesome day that we thought was going to be pretty crappy. We'll post some pictures of the collection that we got when we got back, because we're on the road right now trying not to get into an accident in the first place. You don't have your seat. You do.
I
okay.
do.
You don't. I'm sorry.
I'm sitting on
I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm sorry. All right. That's Comic Trips episode 1. Thank you.